especially for kids, to have self-defense classes in an area like New York City where they're facing a lot of problems, they face a lot of challenges, and they need to know how to take care of themselves, and especially for resolving conflicts. It's not just about teaching kids how to pound on each other and how to sweep and punch and kick. It's really about teaching kids how to use their heads, stay cool, and have the confidence to walk away from situations as well.
Welcome back to this special Care for Kids Best Talk, where we've highlighted community events that emphasize the importance of keeping children healthy and happy. As we all know, the summer brings all sorts of fun, and staying in shape was the main theme at Riverbank State Park Sweat Till You Wet event.
Sweat Till You Wet is an annual sports fest which is put on by Riverbank State Park. Kids and families should be involved with health and fitness activities because it brings them together. It's a lot of fun. You can learn a lot. It helps you stay healthier. Most of all, it kind of cleanses yourself out mentally and physically, and we need it. Our children need to exercise. The concept is to bring the family together at Riverbank State Park to involve themselves in basketball, exercising, track, meaning running, walking, soccer, martial arts, and several other sports that involve the entire family and the community.
Basketball is a team sport. It's important that we learn to live and work and play together. Basketball, like football, is a game where you rely on your teammates. You're responsible for sharing some of the things that you do. You're responsible, he is responsible, you win, you lose together. That's important.
Most athletes, before they begin to run, they must stretch properly in order to keep ligaments from tearing and bones from hurting.
1, 2, 3. What I introduced to them was the basics of physical exercise. This is a discipline that if they master, it'll give them a healthy and complete life, because once you apply the physical fitness, you ultimately get back.
We must reinvest in our children, and getting kids involved in health and fitness is very important because someday I will be an old man, and I'm hoping that someone will say, hey, Mr. Hartley, I participated in that Sweat Till You Wet event about 10 years ago, and you really helped me a lot. So I have to give in order to receive, and what I receive is a thank you.
Participating in many sports activities was not the only event children enjoyed. Also on hand was Carl Romaine and his young martial artist, who demonstrated some basic self-defense techniques.
Our school is the Nai Kung Fu Taiji Academy. One of the things that we tried to create is an environment that's conducive to learning. It's very positive, you know, very upbeat, and everybody there considers each other family.
Okay guys, we're gonna get ready for basics. Remember, we gotta do a high energy warm-up.
Our demonstration today started off with our warm-ups, our basics. The first thing that we have to do when a student enters a martial arts school is get their mind focused, that the students stand at attention. And when they're standing at attention, they're working on focus, concentration, and self-control. The next thing that we move on to are some of the basic techniques that are used in martial arts training, like the punch, the palm, the three hand formations, which are the punch, the palm, and the hook. Then we use our training stance, which is our horse stance, and combination punching, so we learn how to punch very fast while maintaining a good position. And then we went through some of our jumping skills, our kicking skills, which give you a broad range or idea of the coordination that it takes to do martial arts all together. And then the last thing you saw me actually demonstrate was a form called the double broadsword. And it's a very difficult form, it takes a lot of practice, a lot of coordination to do. You're using both hands at the same time, which, as you know, can be challenging. One of the best reasons I think students should learn martial arts is self-esteem. In our school, we teach students how to achieve goals. And we give them a logical system towards achieving that goal. And we found that over time, if the student stays with it, they develop real confidence within themselves because they see that they can do things, that there is something they can be good at. I think martial arts is definitely an art form that helps people reach a higher level of awareness.
That certainly was an exciting event at Riverbank State Park, where keeping healthy and safe was the main focus of the day. When we come back, you'll meet some Care for Kids volunteers who make these community outreach events so successful.